Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you today with an article from the Post Millennial dated January 30th, and it is entitled Colorado High School Basketball Coach Flew Palestinian Flag, Refused to Shake Hands with Jewish School Coach During Game. So whenever anybody tells you this is about Israel and Palestine, about that conflict over there, and it's just about the Israelis and their colonizers, no, it's about Jews, okay, just as a whole, because this is the kind of intolerance that you get. And it says holding Jewish people accountable for the state actions of Israel is a textbook form of anti-Semitism. Yes, because it's apparently, my fault as a Jew that there's some conflict going on that I have nothing to do with, 6,000 miles from me. And here is the retard flying the flag right there. So it says a Colorado high school is under fire after its basketball coach hung up a Palestinian flag during a game against a Jewish school and then refused to shake hands with his opponents. So yeah, this is basically, like it said, textbook anti-Semitism just right there alone. According to CBS Colorado, on Wednesday, coaches from the Lotus School for Excellence expressed anti-Semitism towards the boys of the Denver Academy of Torah, or DAT, and their coaches, especially by refusing to shake hands after the game. It says Brandon Ratner of the Jewish Community Relations Council told the New York Post, I think everybody in the Jewish community is very aware that there's been a rising tide of anti-Semitism since October 7th, and we've seen it in schools here and all throughout the country on many different occasions, and he is 100% right about that. As attendees at the school game saw the Palestinian flag draped over the rafters and the Lotus coach refusing to shake hands with opposing coaches at DAT. Yeah, he should be fired, this coach. I mean, you can argue that flying the Palestinian flag is free speech, but when you're under the employ of somebody, like, you got to understand that, like, your actions may look poorly on them and they may not like it. So they may go, why are you flying the flag of a terrorist entity? Okay. So they might go, yeah, you shouldn't have done that and we're going to fire you. So it's not necessarily a free speech thing if that's the case. So it says Ratner added, the key issue here is when the coach refuses to engage with a Jewish coach and Jewish students simply because they are Jewish, or holding them personally accountable for a conflict started, not by Israel, by the way, which is true, halfway across the world, thousands and thousands of miles away. Holding Jewish people accountable for the state action of Israel is a textbook form of anti-Semitism. Yes, it is. And yeah, I mean, and then that's the other thing too. And then him not shaking the hands of those coaches because they are Jewish, like, yes, that's anti-Semitic. Like, imagine if he refused to shake, like, let's say it was an all-black school, and he refused to shake the hands of the coaches because they were black. People would be up in arms over it, but because it's Jews, it's like, oh, no, that's different. No, it's still anti-Semitism. Okay? So the Lotus coach, who CBS Colorado identified as Coach O, and an assistant coach were both suspended after the game. Okay, good, as they should be. They should both be fired, to be perfectly honest. So the secondary principal of Lotus, Ermic Beckett, and sorry if I butchered that, said in a statement, as a public charter school, Lotus School for Excellence, or LSE, does not encourage or tolerate the display of any political or religious symbols. As a public school committed to respect, inclusion, and equity, and, communism, says Lotus School for Excellence does not tolerate any form of anti-Semitism or behavior that undermines our values. Okay, so fire these guys. Okay, that's it. Like, don't suspend them. Suspend them means they still basically work for you. They're just not allowed to for a little bit. Okay, you need to fire them then. Okay, simple as that. But yeah, I just wanted to point this out just as another thing that, like, just, you see the anti-Semitism everywhere now, as they said, since October 7th. And yeah, there you go. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.